everybody. Welcome back to more Botany Mansion. Jumping back in from where I left off. Just looking for more, botany stuff, I guess. I'm trying to find the priest hole. I know it sounds weird, but it is a hidden hole in the kitchen. Right here. That, will open something. But I don't know how much to put on. That did nothing. Let's try 8. And then 7. Does it have to be even? Okay. Inspect, nothing there. Bam. Inspect, nothing. Bam. Does this tell me anything? I see lots of 3s. Lots of 3s. So we'll try 3. 3. I see 4s. I see a 2. I believe 2 is right there, so let's move that. And I see some 1s. That did nothing. But so that's 2, that's 3, that's 3, that's 4, that's 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. So maybe I have to count how many they have? I don't know. That's kind of strange. That is the symbol for Catholicism in that book. Let's run. Which way am I running? Not this way. Wrong way right there. Okay. What is that? Porcelain duck. I didn't see this duck before. Okay. Can I look at my notes? That was the wrong thing to click. Okay. So I already made the pixie tears. I'm trying to make this. And I need to go back here, I believe. No. In here. Agnus Dei, which is Catholicism. But which? How do I determine what numbers go on it? Because it's number 6. could be 1862. Okay, let's go try 1862. No, why would it be 1862? Because it wasn't... It wasn't... It had nothing to do with her. There should be nothing in this place that alludes to it in a letter, because the priest hole... There's a pot here? Because the priest hole was there before... Because she hired someone to find it. And it comes out right there. That's where the seed is. There's a notebook down there that I need. But... nothing here says anything about it. Alpine Club. It could be something here. But no, that I need that for the other thing. Okay, what other hints do I have on here? Letter from the builder. The envelope with the stamp. Yeah. Unless this is the hint. We made it to the Alps. Okay, a star. A wind, a moon. Okay. I see the star. And the moon. I see another star. And wind. So 1, 3... 1, 3, 5, 6. Maybe? One, 3. This is indeed interesting, because I need to figure this out for that to work. I find it weird that over there and this over here doesn't really match, though. Right? I read all of these already. Because wherever this leads should be right below here. Okay, let's go back in the painting room. Okay. So. That should be outside. Because I'm in the painting room now, I believe. Painting room. So that means there should be a staircase leading into the kitchen. Yeah, and it does. The pantry goes down. That's the bedroom up there. The servant's hall. Okay. Then the first floor, the bedroom. I can't even get up there. I've only been up there once and I couldn't access anything because of the I haven't seen anything about that. I can't access in here because of the tree. Okay. Can I go back outside? There's a lot of seats to sit down at. I believe. Oh, hey, another duck. Did I just miss these ducks? Huh. I should have read all these things, but it looks like there's room for all the plants in there. Let's see what happens. It is the flower room. Don't know. Anyway, let's go back through here. Oh, welcome to the stream. Trying to figure out a couple puzzles. The only puzzle actually I have left in this area. It is. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. Here we go. A priest hole. Back in the Middle Ages, during the Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were prosecuted by law. So they had secret places to hide them, and only one person knew where they were. But Priest Souls designed by Nicholas Owen, therefore. Okay. WLRP, that's still nothing. It goes off of nothing. The only thing about weights is over here. But none of those numbers are going to add up to this at all. I only have 1 through 9. One through 9. Is there anything down here? Okay, anything else potentially in here? I have this that I haven't, that really is not doing anything. This, which does nothing. notice that I can see the religious symbol for Catholicism, but what does the other stuff come in for? This has a date on it, but it's not that date. $1801. I can't do that because I only have one. I got this, which is a love poem. 1593. Okay, let's try 1593. The year it was built. That would make sense to me. 1 15. Okay, fair enough. 16 minutes isn't that bad. Oh, and it's a passage. I was gonna say, it doesn't add up, but... Oh, this is not where I thought it was. It's like a bunker. It's another duck. How is there lights down here? My lord Groin, thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of the little John in his establishment of his sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of the Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite for brother Michael's oft repeated fare of looks and potatoes. Leeks and potatoes? With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. What kind of language was that? Nice. Oh wow, there's a lot down here. Lady Mountaineers Club. First outing, 1858. Okay. Whoa. Tour Eiffel Tower. Sooner de Mont Ascension. Okay. Matterhorn First Summit. Wow, so you're a climber too? Weisshorn, Switzerland. Oh yeah, that's the thing with the stamp. Gran Paradiso, Italia. Emmisbronk, Ostrich. Good for you. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of science and botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary memberships to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Dang. And she can't get an invite. Okay, so this is the wolf glove. Okay, so I got the seed finally. Oh, and it's locked. What's this? Oh, there's more? Ben Nevis, Fort William, Scotland. Mont Blanc. Mount Vuitton. Eager. The Crystal Palace for the Great Expedition in London, 1951. Wow. Okay. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I joined Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Today, Professor Montague, or Montague? I don't know. I say Montague, gathered all of us to examine the southern marsh orchid. Though upon arrival I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Okay. So the coin collection does something? Can I even get out of here? Oh. Repair stairs. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, letter from the builder. Wind research. Alpine weather. So that has to be high up. I would think it's this. Open, 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 hack. Oh, okay. I see what I have to do. It's something, it's a place I've never been yet. Okay, okay. Because I haven't been there yet. Perfect. So the Eiffel Tower. Demon. Whoops. Matterhorn. This is Weisshorn. Matterhorn, Weisshorn, Gran Paradiso, and Innsbruck. Okay. Matterhorn, Weisshorn, Gran Paradiso. I know we have Mont Blanc, we have Eager, we have... Ben Nevis, Mount Vuitton, Mont Blanc, Eager, the Crystal Palace. Okay. So, we have Mont Blanc, Matterhorn, Eager, so it's gonna be 37, 53, 55, 48. Okay, so I gotta figure out math then. Nope, it's not math. Actually, There is a star. No, a horn. Okay. So she's from there. Maybe that's what it's trying to tell me. And there is one with a star, I believe, right here. Yep. And this is Weisshorn. Okay. I think I'm getting it. So Weisshorn is 40. And 40 is right, nothing, both. Right, nothing, both. Right? Nothing. Both. Both. But sadly I forgot my plan. And then I didn't even see what floor I had to be on. Okay, what floor I have to be on for that? 4th floor. Okay. Bam. You go in there. You go in there. Fourth floor. Let's go. Move up. Oh yeah, did it. Ooh, those are pretty. Nice. Got it. The wolf glove. The wolf glove grows in Mount Weisshorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. That is pretty cool. Okay, good. I'm gonna take this to the flower room. Potassium and magnesium. Oh yeah. Take a picture of a flower that is not the Fulguria. Nice. Inspect. Oh. Okay, and I'm gonna put you in the flower room. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I can put all 12 of them in here. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Time to get something else from out here. Probably another key. Nope. Is it this? Dear sister, nope. That is not it. Well, I'm here, and I don't see anything. Last time there was a key in there. Uh-oh. Did I break it? Did I break it? Oh my gosh, it's actually moving. And a flower actually, I doubt it. It would break the head of the flower. But the flowers are pretty cool. Said I had a delivery. Currently busy researching deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. So glad to hear your turn. While you were away, I changed the code to the library door. Oh. Oh, for some reason I just wasn't reading it. I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited, and I know some of grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Okay. Elizabeth. So where's that family tree? There it is. Elizabeth and so E A and I'm assuming H. E-A-H. E-A-H. Oh yeah, okay. Lockpicker. Ooh, okay. More rooms. Thank you. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it up upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seem so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Yeah, because it seems like nobody else is willing to teach him. modern methods of teaching. So she did consider it. Ooh. Okay. Botanical allies. 4 new plants added. Nightfall, sapphire, cradle fern, and brook. Okay, bring it on. More secrets. The Fox and the Crow. One evening a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds with a big strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion, and also her dinner, and she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest call, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. Well, that sucks. Mushroom book. Wonders of the night sky. Okay. That's right there. Okay, we'll start way over here. New Year's Ball to be given on Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4th January 1860. Suppers at 6 o'clock. Good music in attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Oh, yeah. That's how it was back then. Okay. The golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go, free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of a hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy, and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker, and the shore was black with dirt. Finally the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes herself. In return for the greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. Interesting. The Hare and the Tortoise. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight and then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way toward the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare has been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." Fair enough. The Rising Sun. So the first one was this one. This one. This one. No. Are they in specific areas? 2. I see. Where's the other book? Here? I'm guessing it's not the candle lights. That says 1. Midday. So that's the middle. Evening. Bam. So the fox and the crow is evening. Oh, one bright morning. At midday. So rising sun, fish, hare. Rising sun, fish, hare, crow, moon. Bam. Who just has the hints everywhere? Sunset 1st of May. Red, orange, yellow, pink. Sunset blue, yellow, pink, orange. Sunset 8th of July. 8th of August. 12th of September. So these dates are going to come in very much importance. Sunset. So that's sunset. These are... yeah, they're all sunsets. Okay, that was done. London record. Linley appointed chair of Botany in University College London. After an esteemed early career as assistant secretary of the Horticultural Society, and admission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society, John Linley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of the science, and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Linley also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. Okay. Oh, I got a seed. Nightfall. Nightfall progress. I have been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far I have deduced that the flower opens at sunset, and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Rose planting list. Collect field samples, seed collection. Okay. How many clues do I have? Definitely this. Definitely that. So have you just not been able to access your house for so long? Or maybe you don't live here. Who really knows? Okay. Meadow Orchids of Britain, collected and researched by Professor J. Montague. Montague? I don't know. My dearest friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Yeah, it's kind of upsetting, really. Oh. Sapphire Gloom. This, judging by the name, I don't believe to be an edible mushroom. Probably not. Okay. Arabelle. Law. I have some more books from the department that may be of interest of your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they return before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they have become carnivorous because they only acquire nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. Okay. Tree diseases. What? Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylin. Hypoxylin causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. It is usually a sign that the tree is lacking in hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. Root parasite. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark of and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree retrieves from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all its leaves. There's currently no known cure. Bark rust is a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree, but it usually caused by excess hydration and too much sunlight. Bird eggs. Big heron. What was that? River swan. Shelduck. Whoops, that was a kingfisher. Crested owl. Golden mallard. Whoops. Okay, quail. Quail eggs are so small. Red-billed moorhen. Shoveler duck. And speckled sparrow. So I'm assuming we plant it and get rid of that. Sapphire Gloom. And it's gonna eat this tree. Interesting. There is still a tree in your house. The sapphire gloom is a widely misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, and in the room. I believe I took it out of there. I should have more. Oh, I know where the other one is. There's one out here. I want to bring all the flowers to that room. It's the flower room. I'm sure there probably is an achievement for it because there is 12 of them. But I still just want to bring them to that room. They're so pretty. Pixie tears. I can kind of see why it's called that. They do kind of look like teardrops. And coming from the pink flowers. I'll put this one right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe there should be one in here. Oh yeah. I thought we were gonna have to feed it that meat, but it said trees, so I knew where it was going. So we're halfway done. This is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm working on that one, but clearly I'm nowhere even close. But there is still so much to this house and a whole other section of field. The trapped fairy. That looks like a moon. Like the night thing. That definitely goes there. That is definitely the night thing, and it looks like a ladybug's in it. So maybe I gotta feed it to a ladybug. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along the river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention of it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend Edith. Probably the water, I would imagine. Bird eggs. Yeah, I don't know what those bird eggs have to do with anything. I see. The cradle fern. Am I making a cradle fern? I am. Bird eggs. Letter about weeds. Did I read anything about weeds? What? I'm gonna say it was probably this. Because I have not seen a letter about weeds. Well, apparently it is, because that's what it says at the top. Okay, place the plant. Let's go in here first, I guess. Nope, let's go in here first. Whole bedroom, okay. Lots going on in here. Aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We are specialized in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, and duckweed. Make an appointment today. So they do consider it a weed. Interesting. Oh. Cradle fern. Okay. Especially the ferns have drastically declined on the bank, so I feel compelled to research that changes in the environment. Petition to be presented to the Honorable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place in the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Your signature. So that's what it is. It's supposed to... They're killing eggs or birds. They're killing birds and they're supposed to be, oh, her cat died. They're supposed to be laying eggs in the flowers, and probably that's where they're probably getting their nutrients from. Okay, a trap fairy, a folk tale. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of time, and the day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke, though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Dang. My dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection on Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brimsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan together a trip of our own, and perhaps we can see the specimens in their home habitats, where they belong. Ever and faithful friend, Eliza. Okay. Nightfall. Fairy story. Essence of arnica flower. For sprains, strains, and joint pains. And tincture of red clover. Chamomile and red clover seems to soothe hot flushes. I thought it was flashes. Is that another thing I'm wrong about? Ugh. I sure hope not. The bathroom. What the heck is this? A hot bath at the turn of the tap. The number 30 bath geyser. Provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Interesting. And that's gonna be a... I'm guessing it's this. I'm guessing, but I'm not gonna put it. There is a thing in there. I'm doing plumbing? You go there. 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 Okay, installation of disconnected pipes. Here, Arabella, here is a quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job, best left for the professionals. Have a nice day. There's the last one. Bam. Well, but okay. Let's find a seat to take this. Take a seat. But okay, I'm gonna end it there. Hopefully I'll be able to continue again later. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful evening and good night.